As far back as I can remember, uh, the whole concept about being a man and being male and being like, and like having a swanger in the middle of your legs was always that like you could sort of depict and understand and see and notice what is and what isn't masculine and what is and what isn't uh, heterosexual. Now the whole I don't know how they do it. Maybe there's a homosexual monthly that gets mailed to guys' houses that I just didn't get. But dudes was always quick to say that's gay when it literally came to anything. Anything. If you liked gardening, you were gay. If you looked a certain way, you were gay. When I was a kid growing up, you know what I'm saying, and I used to do a lot of walking. I used to do a lot of I used to do like a lot of leg exercises. So clearly, my legs got bigger than my upper body did. So because my legs got bigger, my thighs got bigger, my butt got bigger, and people were like, you're gay because you have a big butt," and it's like, no, I just worked out a lot growing up. So the weirdest thing about being a dude is that apparently you're supposed to know what's gay and what isn't. So what I always found to be peculiar, bizarre, confusing, whatever, is the fact that men look at trans women and once they find out that a woman is a trans woman, the first thing that goes into their minds is that woman's penis. Which is why I want to just go ahead and take this time to question this one concept. Wrestling fans, why are y'all so obsessed with Nyla Rose's penis? It's the weirdest concept ever. I got into an argument with a guy on AEW's Instagram, because they showed they showed Nyla Rose beating Ruby Soho. And, people were like, she's a man, that's a man, that's a man, that's a man, manly man. And the first thing I was wondering is that, like, do y'all have, like, any better material than this? Because apparently y'all care more about her penis than she does. You know what I'm saying? And this dude is like, man, I'm not caring about her penis. I'm just saying that, she got a mental disorder, blah, 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 science, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, yeah, but the fact is, at the end of the day, you still turn into a private eye. You turn into a penis private eye. Or as I like to call it, a detective. It's just like, I need to know specifically. Like, cause in the retrospect, in man culture, everything is feminine. Like, everything outside of having sex with a woman is considered feminine. But looking at a trans woman and immediately just thinking about penis doesn't make you at least a little bit gay. Nobody considers this to be suspect behavior, and that confuses me, because it's like the same society that will literally tell you that you're gay for being in the same room as a naked guy is the same ones that's telling you that won't say anything if you look at a trans woman and just think about penis. It's the weirdest concept to me. And personally, I think Nyla Rose is a woman. That's why I call her a woman. Like, when I see Nyla Rose, the first thing that goes through my head is, oh man, I sure do hope that she doesn't have a squash match, because I like her. I think that she's a great dominant professional wrestler, but I would hate this. I hate squash matches. I like to see, a competition. I don't like seeing squash matches. I don't. I'm not trying to, it's the most boring 3 minutes of my life. But, that's my thought. But other guys, they see Nyla Rose and immediately go, penis! And it's like, dude, you can't be thinking about penis. From what I gather, that's homosexual, which is bad. No, that's not what I'm thinking about. It's like, you just said it. It's just like, I don't understand the concept here. I don't. But getting that out the way, feel free to, feel free to, start some crap about that below. But like I say, my whole thing is that, if she says she's a woman, who am I to deny that? I'm not going to tell her that she's not a woman. I don't know her. I don't know anybody enough to tell them. I'm not going to go up to a cat and be like, hey, you a cat. If the cat tells me that it's a dog, I'm going to be too busy being like, yo, this cat can talk. This is dope. Let's make some money. I'm just saying, this is a weird concept. It's a weird thing to try to designate. Like, who put you in charge of, who made you penis police. You know, like that's not your business. That's not something for you to care about. You know, if you, it's already bad enough that in professional wrestling fandoms, you know, you already have like sexist fans, racist fans, transphobic fans, idiotic fans, Trump supporter fans, terrible people who are fans of professional wrestling, who feel who sort of just incorporate themselves into our culture and just make themselves like basically like make their viewpoints known and then try to pollute the water with whatever it is they got going on. And the sad part is that people are okay with this because it's like, nah, man, he's just a wrestling fan. That's all he's talking about. It's like, no, this dude is a little bit on the suspicious side. We need to shoo this guy out. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's already bad enough we have fans like that. But it's like, it's gotten worse to a point where it's like now you're starting to like okay this stuff because it's like, oh, they're not booing this person because they're black or because they're a woman or because they're transgendered or anything like that. They're booing this person because they're a bad wrestler, which is the most vague, one-dimensional crap I've ever heard. It's like, because if you can't, like, because people pass that off as decent critiques. And like, look, for me, when I critique a wrestler, you know what I'm saying, I try my best not to because I'm training now. That is the news. I am training now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I have an idea or I have an understanding as to what to critique if should I ever decide to critique a wrestler. So I would say something along the lines of their footwork is not something that I'm used to seeing when it comes to this sort of thing. Or like I learned about lines in professional wrestling, and I don't think this wrestler stays in the lines when they do things. Or something along the lines of, you know, well, I don't like how this person posts when they before they take a suplex. Or, you know, something along those lines. Actual critiques. Saying a wrestler is a bad wrestler is not critiquing. You're just putting in your 2 cents and being annoying about it. And what makes it even worse is that as a fan, you don't know how to give critiques because you don't know anything about wrestling to talk about it like that. So all you can do is just say, oh, this wrestler is not that good anyway, blah, 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 blah. They don't draw, which is code for you're not going to spend money to see them. You are not going to spend money to see them, but because you think that you are the majority of the fans, you try to, like, you know, use the royal we to justify your viewpoint. It's just, it's just annoying. Please shut up. Please go away. You know, but it's like I say, man, I like Nyla Rose. I don't see anything wrong with her. I'm training again. I might be wrestling this year. This might be the year where I actually wrestle. And I know it's been 17 years and counting to actually, like, you know, but yeah, this is me being excited about something for the first time in years. And it's like, this could happen for me. This could be the thing. You know, Jonathan Gresham told me that he likes my up and overs from the corner. So I'm like, yeah, I got one of the best wrestlers in the world to tell me that they like something that I did. I feel good. I am amped, yo. I am amped. Even though training is technically canceled today. Training is canceled today, but hopefully I'll probably like be able to go tomorrow. I'm not sure yet, but here's to hoping. But I'm really excited. But yeah, Nyla Rose is a woman. I'm excited to become a professional wrestler soon. And that's about it. Love, peace, and safety. And be sure to be expecting me out there. Also, shout out to Simon Sermon. He's an amazing trainer.